Hello, welcome to Frema Shows. Today we are going to make Tuo Zaafi or Dehu. This is Kumasi version, okay? Remember, I'm not a professional cook. I just love to cook. All right, I have chopped spinach. I have fresh okra. This is ginger and onion blend, geisha, olive oil, palm oil, tomato paste, cayenne pepper. You can use regular pepper as well. This is salt. I have grove. And I have dawa dawa. I'm not sure the English name for dawa dawa. So for this, the meat I'm going to use. Remember, we are going to make the green process first, then we're going to make the soup. So first, we are going to steam the meat because remember, we are going to use the juice from the meat for the green sauce, okay? So don't go nowhere. Let's put everything together. Okay, so this is, I'm going to steam the fresh one first. Then I will add the yamadie into it. So I'm going to add, this is onion and garlic. I'm going to add about 3 spoons of onion and garlic blend. Maybe 4. All right. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Okay, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of grove. Ready. And I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of salt. Remember, the juice is what I'm going to use for the meat. So we are going to leave it to steam. Then later on, we will add our yamadie into it. So let's leave it for now. Oh, welcome back to Frema Shows. We are working on the meat. It's right there. I'm switching to the big saucepan because I needed the space. So remember, we are going to use the juice to make the green. Once we are waiting, let's work on our tomato sauce, which is in Ashanti, we call it Fanta. I don't know why we call it Fanta, that's how we call it sauce. So I'm going to add 2 cups of olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice, okay? It doesn't have to be olive oil. And I'm going to use another 2 cups of palm oil. 2 cups of palm oil. All right, we are going to leave it to steam or to warm up. Then we'll add our onions. Our onion is nice and warm. So I'm going to put the onion in. I'm going to stir it until it's nice and sauteed before we put our next ingredients in. Our onion is nice and steamed. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of dry onion. The reason why I'm adding dry onion is it makes it smell good. It gives it some aroma. So we are adding all the wet ingredients before we put the dry ingredients in. 1 tablespoon of grove, which is pepper. 2 tablespoons of nutmeg. 1 tablespoon of thyme. 1 tablespoon of curry. 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper. Actually, there was teaspoon of curry, sorry. So this one is tablespoon. This one is 10. The reason why I use cayenne pepper because it's healthy, okay? And remember, what I cook is what I'm going to feed my family with. Let's stir it for a minute before we add our shrimp powder. All right, our dry ingredients is nice and settled. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of shrimp powder. Okay, so we are going to stir that for a minute or 2 before we add our tomato paste. Our dry ingredients is nice and settled. So I'm going to add, this is onion, garlic, and ginger blend. I'm going to use 2 ladle spoons of onion, garlic, and ginger. We are going to stir it until it's well done. before we add our tomato paste. Alright, our onions and ginger and garlic is done. So I'm going to use 5 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Okay. We are going to stir it until it's also well done. Our tomato paste is now ready. So I'm going to add, this is a fresh fresh tomato boiled. And so I'm going to use about 5 letter. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Let's cook it for a minute before we add our geisha, and we'll add the meat in it. Once we are waiting for our tomato sauce to cook, I'm going to take the meat out from the soup, because very soon we are going to work on our green soup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake or fry the goat meat, then the rest we'll just put in the meat. So into the stew. So I get all the meat out from the juice. This is the goat meat. I'm going to put it in the oven, and then this will go straight to the sauce. But let's finish the sauce, then we work on the green soup. Alright, so our sauce is almost ready. We are going to add our geisha. Geisha is optional, okay? It's optional. You don't have to add it if you are not a big fan of it. But it gives it flavor, and it makes it rich and unique one that you are preferring to have at home. Remember, this is a home cooked meal, and it has to be unique. So I'm going to pinch and break them down and stir it together. Alright, just mix everything. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. Remember, I haven't added any salt because I'm not a big fan of it. I'll just wait till last minute and I put it in. Okay, the oven just beeped, so I guess my meat is nice and ready to steam. Let me get the meat and put it in. Alright, that's our meat right here. Let's put the yamadie. I don't know the English name for yamadie. So I'm going to put the yamadie in. Then we add the goat as well. So yamadie is in, and I'm adding the fried goats. I put it in the oven. I didn't deep fry it. If you add a little bit of oil, you mix with oil and put it in the oven, it just looks like it's baked. Yeah, so okay. We are going to work on the green soup. Let's leave it in the low heat to get everything to absorb. We are almost done. Now we are going to work on the green soup. I have my, what do you call it? Dawa dawa. So I'm going to put it in. Since I have the meat is out. And I have the okra and spinach on top. We are going to blend it together. Then we do our next procedure. Let me pardon with the noise. Alright, I just finished blending our green, which is okra and spinach. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of baking soda, so that it will make it slippery. Once it's in, we're going to put everything in here. Alright, we are going to leave it to cook for, I would say, it doesn't take long. I would say 15 minutes, and it should be ready. Then we work on the main dish, which is diwu. Alright, everything is set. The stew is ready. The green is also ready. Now let's make Tuo Zaafi or diwu. Alright, so I'm going to show you a simple way to make it. Alright, I have 1 cup of Tuo Zaafi flour. Now hold on. I'm going to have 4 tablespoons of Tuo Zaafi flour. I'm showing you a simple way to make it, okay? All right, so I'm going to put this one here. Let me reserve it. We are going to make the porridge. Okay, let me pause it and stir it until everything is mixed. All right, so I get everything mixed. I'm going to make the porridge, okay? I'm going to make the porridge. Once we are working on the porridge, remember I have 1 cup of Tuo Zaafi flour in a bowl, in a saucepan. I'm going to add 2 cups of water. That's 1, that's 2. Okay, you're going to mix it really well. Make sure you mix it till there's no lump in it. Okay. Alright, it's nice and mixed and there's no lump. Let's make it. This is our porridge. The porridge is on another burner and it's also done as well. So you're going to keep on stirring it until it becoming like banku, you know, form. Then we're going to add the porridge gradually to it. Keep on stirring, don't let it go because you don't want any lump in it. So keep on stirring it. This is how it looks so far. That's our first form. It will baffle you to know how many all this porridge will go in. You'll be surprised. Okay, now that it's formed, we are going to add 1 cup of our porridge into it. Okay. Now you're going to mix it together. First one is mixed. I'm going to add 1 more. I'm going to add all the porridge into it, but you need to do it gradually. Don't just pour the whole thing in because otherwise it's going to be too soft. Okay, so do it step by step. This is how it looks so far. So we're going to add the rest of our porridge into it. Be careful, don't get too close. You may get burned, okay? All right. Put into low heat. Stir it until it forms again. Okay, so far this is how it looks. It's ready. I told you, a simple way to make Tuo Zaafi. It's not hard at all. So let me get my asanka and we put things together. I just pour everything in asanka. This is how it looks. Nice and ready to be served. I'm going to put a sauce on it. Let me put this in the sink and I'll be right back. All right, our Tuo Zaafi is ready. This is the green and everything. Finally, it's about to go down. All right, let's serve. Let me get it closer right here. So you know exactly what I'm doing. I have the green on it. Let's put. In Kumasi we call this Fanta. I don't know why we call it Fanta, but it's ready. I love to cook. I do want to thank you for watching. Know that I'm not a professional cook. I just love to cook. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. It's bye-bye from Frema Shows. Finally, it's about to go down. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. It's bye-bye.